Gistlover don't finally give us the story how Medlin take enter Nimi life wey collect her husband. My correct people them still on this Medlin Boss Matthias. Gistlover don't give us the full story of how this woman go entangle herself with Medlin. See Mbeke, see how she been be, see how she been war. No be me circle the man gbola, na Gistlover wahala. As I even read the whole story, I can say it be like say the man dey under a spell. It be like say this woman don't true put the man for inside bottle, just as he been put the wife too. My correct people them no be small thing o. Which way now? Which way now? Which way now? So to do friend with single girls now is not a problem. Not all o, not all single girls o. Now Delilahs like this, now in they spoil other people. Just as they say, one bad apple, now in they spoil the rest. Woman that gave you literally everything, the more she they give you, the more you want her life, the more you want to be in her shoes. I'm sure say belle no come, because if to say belle come, this desperado for don't burn dozen for that man, because she's a woman on a mission. Chai, now wow. Upon all the snatches wey they hear your name for different places, you never still get your own man wey go put the ring on it. Now wow. Alright, tomorrow start the story long. I beg me we use and learn lesson. Tales of a Mimi Yina, the serial home wrecker popularly known as Medlin Boss. Also safe to say Medlin Mbeke meddling into people's marriage. Story, once upon a time, there lived a desperate girl in the city of Port Harcourt. Her name is Mimi Yina, and she is a great fashion stylist who does not want to take life one step at a time, but wants to accumulate wealth overnight by cutting corners. She has a bestie in Port Harcourt, and her name na Ese. They were so close and go everywhere together. They were doing their mini runs in Port Harcourt then, but now low grade runs, so money wasn't coming in as expected. One very good day, Mimi confided in her friend Ese that she got to know of a church where they can help them catch big clients and all. She told Ese to follow her, and off they went. On getting to the place, Ese saw that it's an herbalist place. After several talks and exchange of pleasantries, Medlin brought out her brother Cap, and that got Ese really scared. Long story short, after they left there, Ese asked her what the clothes was for, and she told Ese it was to get favor for the brother and all. And the matter ended. Not long after, Medlin brother fell ill, and it was terrible. The illness was for a short while, and before we know it in the sub, the story of her using her brother for ritual and fame was all over Port Harcourt. If you were in Port Harcourt that year, you go sabi this gist. Immediately the story leaked out, Medlin knew where the story came from. She arranged few area boys and off to her friend's house. When they meet her, said they rape then beat her blue black and warn her say, no be everything wey I see mouth dey talk. The matter was messy then, and police were looking for Medlin in Port Harcourt. This made her flee Port Harcourt that year. Although after the ritual gist, things no still better for Medlin, but fame came in massively. This got me thinking, abi the brother head no carry money come ni? I don't too watch Nollywood film abi na for just fame him do ni? Whatever it is, na only Ese sabi, because the gist was very messy on social media that year, and she dealt with Ese for revealing her secret before running out. Continuation. Before running out of Port Harcourt, after she left Port Harcourt, she rebranded herself and left street hustling to social media hustling. She came online to catch bigger fish, and she started by trying to form familiarity with every famous or rich married lady back then. That was how the matter of Nimi came in. Nimi was a baller those days. The husband get money, she come sabi dress. She was the talk of social media. Medlin saw all the glitz Nimi was flaunting online, so she targeted Nimi's husband. She wanted that life so much. She came with the narrative of, she is Mimi, also known as Medlin, and the other lady is Nimi, so Nimi and Mimi. Say that makes them twins. One way or the other, she penetrated, and that was the beginning of Nimi's woes. Immediately, Nimi posted Medlin. Those who knows Medlin ways called Nimi to order to disassociate herself from Medlin, or she will lose her home to Medlin. That if her husband is a disciplined man and Medlin can penetrate, she will arrange girls to set the husband up and collect returns on them. All this mumu Nimi still go tell Medlin. The yeye Medlin told her to ignore them, that they are all jealous of her being close to a rich man's wife. Not long after Medlin's senior sister called Nimi, she advised her that she has seen her own sister ruin several homes and the men will be held in captive for life. Say she should be careful with her kids around Nimi too. Madam Bessie turned deaf ears till today. As we speak, the Medlin sister we call Nimi to warn her is still sick. Medlin showed her shege. The Oyibo wey won't come marry the sister, Medlin sleep with the Oyibo and still pimp one of her friend to the Oyibo. Oyibo wey don't promise her sister marriage. Now so Medlin say if Oyibo can't marry her, he better make Oyibo marry another person rather than her sister. No be her sister matter, we come here, come talk, make I face front, leave that one by the side. So after all the warning and Medlin no hear, Nimi started giving Medlin money to support her business. Nimi go style herself finish, can't give Yeye Medlin credit for styling just to promote her business, so she will allow Medi come to their mansion to snap pics. Continuation allowed the Medlin to take pictures in their mansion, and all their friendship was the talk of the town those days. Then in 2015, Medlin papa kpai. Na so Nimi follow Medlin go their village for Benue, go bury the papa. Before they bury, Medlin told Nimi that she wanted a big bury. For the dad, she wanted to paint the town red for that burial. Nimi told her not to worry, that her husband will sponsor it. She met her husband for funds and Oga Sand gave them enough money. I still have the picture of the burial. I go post them for Telegram. It was a very loud 70% sponsored by Nimi. All this and many more was what Medlin saw and felt she should kuku take the husband and be in charge. After they came back from the traveling was the beginning of Nimi's woes. After the trip, Medlin's sister, popularly known as Meg, called Nimi to thank her for all she did for their father's burial. Now so Medlin flew up, say her sister did evil and she will ruin their friendship. Say make Nimi block her sister. Fiam Nimi self block the sister. Before we know wetin dey happen, the two besties begin to dey lick each other plate. Una understand that licking of plate ba? They lick each other puna. Oh, I didn't add it from the beginning that Medlin is bisexual. She does men and women. So long story short, two friends begin lick each other plate too. She got lots of her friend nude and kept it as a weapon. Their friendship continued. Nimi visited their house at least 4 times in a week, and sometimes she sleeps over. Sometimes Nimi will be out of town and she would leave Medlin with her kids and husband to look after them. Medlin penetrated into the family fully. All attempt by Medlin's sister to reach Nimi prove abortive, as she don't go block that one on the instructions of Medlin, and that Medlin's sister was trying all her best to give Nimi signal to run, especially with her kids. And the sister told somebody that after the Benue trip was when Nimi started acting like dummy to her sister, saying Nimi needs help. Nimi on the other side doesn't think she needs help. In fact, she was enjoying the whole thing. Then a revelation came from a certain pastor that someone close to her wanted to attack her through her son, and if that happened, Nimi would run mad. The person. Continuation. The pastor saw the vision that somebody is trying to attack her through her son, and if the person succeeds in doing so, Nimi will run mad. Say the person will come in pretending to look after her children, say make she dey vigilant and not allow the revelation to come to pass. Say if not, after she goes mad, the person go move in. Yeye Nimi then picked her phone and called her bestie to tell her all the pastor said. Medlin told her to ignore the pastor, say na lie, make we no long this matter sha. After Medlin don make name and big contact from Nimi, she begin sneak into Abuja without telling Nimi she is in town. Medlin begin avoid Nimi's call. Na Nimi glam squad come begin tell Nimi say dem see her friend and she is in Abuja. Nimi go call tire, Medlin no go pick. Unknowingly to Nimi, Medlin don dey date Nimi husband for back. They have several hotels they use in Abuja. A lot of people were calling Nimi attention to it, but she said na bad belle dem be. Before we know what was going on, attacks started coming for Nimi from all angles. She almost lost her son in the process. The husband started talking down on her, trampling in her self-esteem. All the while, she still didn't know what's up. Say Medlin don't take over. The husband stopped giving Nimi money. She got broke at some point and she reached out to Nimi and borrowed money, 1.2 million from her. From that point, Medlin started telling who cares to know, say Nimi don't broke. Say na she dey give her money now. This and that. The news got to Nimi and she asked Medlin, but Medlin denied am. Nimi gathered courage, told the husband what happened. The husband talked down on Medlin, saying why Nimi sef dey do bestie, that she never liked that Medlin, yeah, not knowing say Baba dey lash the same Medlin for back. The attack didn't stop. It kept coming. Na so Nimi entered church fully, begin pray. So one good afternoon, Nimi was preparing her kids to return back to school. Na him her phone ring. Na Medlin junior sister called her. The young girl was teary on phone. In her words, Auntie Nimi, you need to save your home. I have been disturbed. You are a nice person. You should not be going through this. You have been a nice person. Continuation, you do not deserve this. You have shown too much love to my family. My conscience won't let me rest. Auntie Medlin is dating your husband. They are planning to get married and get Auntie Medlin another apartment. They are serious about it. I tried to get evidence for you, but Auntie Mimi is always deleting her chat after every conversation with your husband. If you think I'm lying, please check your husband's phone. Nimi was dumbfounded. She couldn't talk and she hung the call. Fast forward to when Oga came back. Immediately Oga entered and saw housewife attack. Say the secret where them keep is in the open. She was crying and breaking things in the house. The children were there too. They were crying. The husband kept saying it's not true. The wife got angry and wanted to go physical with her husband. The man had to run for his life that night, make him no go lose him son title. For the second time, as Oga was going, Nimi snatched his other phone. He hurried out because everywhere done tense. She tried different password until she got it. That was how Madam saw all the chat with Medlin. How Medlin was always telling him to do AMD, come pay her bride price. Medlin condemned her to her own husband. The night was an emotional one as Nimi called some of her family members to come stay with her. If not, she will commit suicide. The wandering Brinkman already left the house. Nimi now used her husband's number to call Auntie Medlin. Immediately, Medlin picked call. Now, hello, Obim, she talked. Nimi got angry and cursed her. Medlin collected a lot of money from the man. Whenever the man is always sending it, he will always write refund as narration to confuse whoever is monitoring his account or grant. Immediately, Medlin heard Nimi's voice. She shouted Jesus and hung up. One would think the whole drama would end up there after being caught. That was when the whole relationship now got intense. An attack kept coming from all angles. The husband got so abusive and put the wife down at any chance he gets. He will even compare her with Medlin, will be like 95 years old widow. Say Medlin got class and is brainy than she is. She trampled on her self-esteem for so long. My correct people, them things they'll call. If you carry these two women now go market, now who they go first buy? Now who they go first buy among their two? Now who they go first buy? Now wow, see waiting person where you call friend, if he can't do you. This one you know here, this one you know here. The other They say in the mouth of one or two witnesses a matter is established. How many people go they warn you about one particular person and you know go here? See beautiful family, 6 children. 6 good children. But here saying her 5 children she get to. See some said don't even talk reach her husband. And her husband myself after reading this full story, I no blame him again. He might be under a spell. This desperado. You don't dey pass 40. You see the hustle people own. Why not you face your front? See the money where the man they send give him. Hi, omo. See this one where the man send 5 million. Come send 500,000. Come send 3 million. Come send 450,000. Come send 2 million. Hey, wahalja. So just now I come post and come write say, when I see narration of the money, this is not 1/4 of the money this Oloribliku Medlin collect from Nimi husband. No. This is just small out of 100 using different narration like grants, refund, etc. You see the 5 million them write grants, 3 million, and the rest na refund too. Gistlovers Nation, how would that night? Today we go finish this Oloribliku Medlin case so the proper dragging can begin for her. Why she limit comment section? People like Medlin should be stoned to pie. Her own evil get degree. Any day she open her comment section, I go allow to now. You can't be evil and be running when it's time to collect woto. You must face your woto. Any day you open comment section, you go by Medlin and Yeye San. That one no get Instagram page. Now people like that they open fake page up and down come laugh to monitor side chick toy. Meanwhile, if you are not on Telegram, now you sabi o. Have you seen what Medlin client said about her? Said them call Medlin to come style them. Say Medlin use scope give her husband her number, abi? I should just post it here. The whole world knew about Medlin apart from her. Now wow, things they all call. Now so if you just sit down like this, your best friend will go marry your husband for back. This is bad. This is bad. Alright, what's the fans reaction? The man is just a useless man, same as they were in Medlin. The second person says, pains me more when I see people hyping defaulters and home wreckers, just like how Yeye Esther was spreading Judy Austin. The first person here say, collect person husband finish, come online and say I work hard for my money. The second person say, if your husband get money, try the chop am. Because if he is not spending it on you, he's spending it on someone else outside. It may be you, it may be I, it may be someone by your side. Alright, the next person say, yesterday I found the wife account. She's so beautiful. I wonder why the husband chose Medlin over the wife. No man in right sense can do such. Now only Medlin sabi the charm she use. Another person can say, and they come on the gram and make it look as though it's just their businesses that fund all their luxurious lifestyle. Yeah, business pay, but you know what else pays? A man send you millions every 5 to 7 days. This internet makes me angry sometimes. Una no see the name where she give herself. Medlin Boss. Boss lady making her money, chopping her money. Not knowing that na people husband bowl and she dey chop. Satan get as they take punish people low. At your age, see your friend. At your age, wetin be your achievement? Say you dey jump from one married man bowler to the other. You dey snatch. All the charm wey you do now, wetin give you be that? To despoil people homes, and you cannot even keep one. This kind of people like this, even boyfriend like this, they know they get. Every time now to they do hide and seek with people husband. May we never meet friends like this, so may we never meet friends like this. Alright, so now thank you so super much for watching.